In a way, it was like being at the best event you've ever been to, and you didn't want to leave, and it lasted 20 years. And finally, you opened the door and went, oh, my God, what was that I just went through for 20 years?
Así describe Christophe von Hohenberg al Nueva York de los 80, la época que retrata en el libro Another World, por medio de retratos de personajes marginales y famosos, estrellas nacientes y en el crepúsculo de su carrera, escritores, artistas plásticos, actores de cine y modelos.
But there were scenes, New York at those days were, it was a melting pot for creativity from all over the world. They all came, musicians, writers, artists. They all went there, and the rent was cheap, this and that. There were prostitutes everywhere. The streets were dirty. It was a mecca. It was heaven, in the sense, in that way. If you were in that sort of groove of thinking, it was completely decadent. I think of it in black and white, New York City in black and white, and then you have little flowers coming through.
Además de escritores como Bret Easton Ellis y Allen Ginsberg, personajes de la escena nocturna cuyos nombres se evaporaron en las noches alocadas de los clubes neoyorquinos, von Hohenberg retrató figuras de la gran pantalla como Robert Duvall y Christopher Reeve.
That was my saddest experience and my most rewarding experience in photography, funny enough, as a character photographer. He couldn't really move, and he sat there, and as you can see in the book, I left one contact sheet, and he would just stare taking stills of him. And I know he didn't remember me, because it's been so many years, about 15 years went by or something. But then all of a sudden, I said, Christopher, I don't know if you remember me. However, do you remember those days at Xenon's? And then he would put up this little smile all of a sudden. And he took his chair, rolled it through the window, looking at his garden, and he sat there for a while, and he turned around, and there was tears coming through his eyes.
El libro Another Planet se presenta el jueves 28 a las 7 de la noche en la Feria del Libro Independiente en la librería Rosario Castellanos del Fondo de Cultura Económica. Noticias 22, Irma Gallo.